What's up, y'all? Yeah, here's your quick little aftermath of Chandler, Indiana's Derby. Here's the car behind me. As you can sort of get a hint, it was a very rough one. Yeah, guy showed up with a very well-built W body, and me and him kind of have a little bit of a grudge, so we went at each other right off the bat, and we felt like who had the stronger car. W body's a little stronger than the Accord. Yeah. But then again, it wasn't fair considering this car was wrecked previously and I didn't, front frame didn't hold anyway. But here we go. The back end started packing just like I wanted. Got a much better result this time. Other than this frame rail here kind of went to shit, but not too bad. But a lot better result. It didn't well tail like they mostly do. We'll start off with the good side first. Then we'll get into the juicy stuff. Yeah, them damn spares, them donuts, will live again. Yeah, look at that. Got a nice hole there. Look at that driver door. Yeah, look at that. Yeah. You talk about something that's a little scary? When you look down at your feet and you see part of your outside of your door coming in at your feet? Yeah. Oh, there's your little hint. Look at the cage, how far it's moved onto the door. Whole cage is bent. Come around here. I took a pretty bad shot to the guy's rear end, and it moved the whole core support and all completely over. My poor header is done for, so that's got to be ripped apart and redone. My new bumper held quite well, completely straight. Got a couple little dings, you know, not bad at all. It held quite well. Yeah, there is no steering whatsoever. Yeah, no steering. Tie rod end broke on one of the front wheels. I don't remember which one gave first, but one of the tie rod ends gave. Was still going good, and then took out the other tie rod end, and then that happened. Upper ball joint gave, which laid the wheel over, and the outer CV axle, the outer CV gave. So yeah, it's completely not even in the cup at all. Right there's the end of the axle, when it's supposed to be like way up in there. So yeah, the dreaded Honda ball joints. First time I ever snapped a tie rod ends like that. On both sides are snapped. Yeah, so see the other end still in there. Yeah, but look at that door. Look at that. I mean, that couldn't go any farther in. There was absolutely nowhere for this rim to go, this wheel. You can see where the rim hit over here. Got the strut. The strut's actually bent. There is absolutely nowhere for that wheel to go. The rim's bent. But it is still holding there. So the tires were still good. The wheels are still good. God, look at that door. Yeah, look at that. That's bad. That one hurt. That one I thought broke my ribs when he got me in this door. He full tracked my ass with that W body. Come into the car. Yeah, you can see how bad that is. Well past the cage. It's so bad. Come right here. Look at that. Laid everything on top of the computer and bent the computer over completely. Yeah. The whole cage is actually, you know, like I mentioned, has been shoved out the driver door. This piece right here was centered right here on the hump, and you can, let me get this lined up. You can see how far it's moved over. It's at least probably 4 inches moved to the driver's side. It's pretty bad. And everything else survived for the most part. Back here, everything's good. I bent the seat again. Yeah, go figure. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, it's that right there, that hurt. But it still runs alright. Other than a couple wires are pinched, which make it kind of run a little weird sometimes, but it still runs good. But I was going to fix it and run it again until I open the hood. Yeah, I've already got the hood open. And look at the frame rails. Yeah, I already knew this side is sheared completely off the frame, and the upper mount's kind of banged up. But yeah, if you look at it, that frame rail is completely accordioned. Pretty bad. The strut tower is even moving. You know, the strut tower is kind of kinked back. Had no brakes, so somewhere a brake line's busted. Look at that radiator, how far it's moved into the motor. And that poor header. That header is completely foobarred. Look at that. Just completely totaled it. Yeah. Time to rip that header apart and build a new one. And we come over this side, look at this frame rail. How bad it is. Completely kinked over, and the tower is starting to move too. So there's definitely some hard shots going. Yeah, there's a good view right there. Yeah. Those are supposed to be, you know, this frame and this mount are supposed to be parallel to each other. Yeah. Same with this side, which is completely buckled. I mean, you can see it real good right here. Yeah. Yeah, you can see it really well right there, how bad it's completely accordioned. The mounts for the bumper are tweaked pretty good because the plate, it actually bent my plates, and you know, everything kind of bent pretty good. Went nose to nose with I think it was a Cavalier. A pretty well built Cavalier, and I was expecting my front end to give first. Well, that wasn't the case. His front end gave. His driver's side frame rail went sky high. It kinked pretty bad and just shut his car down. So that was a big surprise. But yeah, I was wanting to run this car again to open the hood to see how bad this frame was, and it's bad. So I'm just going to go ahead and call it now and just say this car's done. Yank the motor, transmission, wiring harness, and anything else I can reuse, and go into the other car. Yeah. Not bad for a car that was previously wrecked already. My whole roof and all is bent. Looks like. Ugh. Yeah. Yeah, that really hurt right there. Yeah, it was a rough one. I was asking for it though. I knew better than to go against that fully built W body with a hurt Accord. Yeah, but that rear end did what I wanted. That was a good test. So, yep. So there you have it. Quick little aftermath after Chandler. So until the next one, later y'all.